Welcome back to the Building Belmont podcast. If we haven't met before, my name is Keanu, friend, neighbor, citizen, and also a business owner in this community. Several years ago, over 5 years ago, my wife and I moved to this community and we fell in love with the people, what it had to offer, and the way that it really takes you in. And I wanted to, in some small way, support that effort to connect people, ultimately bringing people together. They don't have to like each other. They don't have to leave as friends, but connecting people. That was the catalyst for this platform. So if you haven't yet, we've interviewed several business owners in the community, got to capture their stories. Go back and listen to some of our episodes. But in this season, right now, leading into the November election, our local leadership landscape has the potential to change drastically, and change not necessarily being a bad thing, but there are 4 city council seats that are technically up for election, and our mayoral seat is up for election, given our former mayor, Charlie Martin, resigned his seat early due to health issues. Thank you for your service, Charlie. But with that being said, we have current city council member that is running for mayor. If they are elected to mayor, their seat has to be filled. There are 3 city council members that their seat is up for re-election. Some of them are running for their seat again. Others are moving on. And we have local leaders that want to step up to the plate to lead. So you see, it's very important to get the community involved so you know that you are represented by your local leadership in the issues that you want to address, and ultimately the community that you want to raise your family or grow your business in. So in this season, we have partnered with other great organizations to host a forum Thursday, October 19th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We will have a mayoral forum discussion, then a break to meet candidates, followed by a city council forum and discussion. We will have refreshments. This will be hosted at the Pointe Church on Wilkinson in Belmont. So it's a place to connect and understand, get to know more deeply what your candidates are campaigning on, what they feel best represents the community, and to make your voice heard, to be able to connect and understand what is going on or the future of our community. So ultimately, just in the beginning, this platform was about connection. It is still about connection. After the election, we will go back to interviewing and connecting with other great business owners, capturing their stories and getting to connect you with them personally. It's very inefficient for a business owner to meet with 12,000 people to tell their story. So if you're new, please like, subscribe, follow all the things in whatever platform you're seeing this on. But for right now, we're going to focus in on the elections. What we're doing now in advance of the forum is introducing you to each candidate. So all of the candidates for city council and, of course, for Belmont City Mayor have been invited to introduce themselves here. Of course, they've all been invited to the forum Thursday, October 19th. And now I am honored to introduce you to them in a short 10-minute episode so they get to share their story, why they're running, and connect you with them, but also share their information if you want to connect with them personally to understand, or to share your concerns, or to share your ideas or your vision for the community that you represent. Ultimately, all leadership is only a representation of its people in business and government, and we can't do anything about our landscape really at large as a country as much as we can do here locally. You get to meet these candidates, you get to vote for these candidates and get to understand what they're really running on and express your concerns if you have them. So we'll look forward to seeing you Thursday, October 19th. We will be live and live streaming. So if you want to join in person, there's going to be a chance between the forums to actually address or approach each candidate at the same time. We will be live streaming because this is 2023 and there's no reason anything that we're doing can't be live streamed. So we'll be live streaming to you through the Building Belmont YouTube. So subscribe here so you get notified and you're aware when that does come back around. And again, just like you, I am here to connect and grow my family as a citizen, someone that ultimately enjoys connecting people. And anything that I do, my favorite thing is connection. So that is still the purpose here. That will always be the purpose here. And we look forward to connecting you to your future leadership. Enjoy.
Hey everyone, I am Cory Miller and I'm running for a seat on the Belmont City Council. I moved here over 10 years ago because I fell in love with the small town charm of Belmont, the same charm that is bringing in new residents and visitors to our city each day. Growth is happening and will continue to happen. I want to keep the small town charm of Belmont and make the new growth accessible to everyone, both current and future residents. Being a small town business owner, I'm in touch with our community and accessible to everyone. As the owner of Belmont Yoga and Lone Ranger Custom Works, I've had the privilege of meeting and working with amazing staff at Belmont employees. This respect I have for the city has led me to join various committees so I can give back and work to keep Belmont great. I'm a member of the Design Committee, the Economic Vitality Committee, and the Arts and Culture Vision Subcommittee. My focus on the City Council would be supporting and growing small businesses, community accessibility, smart development, and the arts. I feel Belmont is already a great city. It can only go up from here with strong, positive leadership. As a nonpartisan candidate, I believe the City Council should include a mix of all voices and opinions so that everyone is represented. A one sided partisan council does not serve Belmont best. I'm in this race without any personal agendas. I'm in this race for the people of Belmont. I look forward to meeting more of the great residents and serving the city of Belmont. Thank you all for your time today and your support. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Cory. Thank you for taking the time to introduce yourself and, of course, to be a part of our forum. The correlation between a business owner and city council or city leadership. What do you feel is most valuable given your experience as a business owner as it translates into that role?
Being a business owner, I have a lot of communication with the residents, and I get a lot of their opinions and comments, and it helps me understand what the city really needs, what the community is looking for, and how we, as business owners and residents, can also help work together to make all this happen for everybody.
Tell me a little bit about your businesses and why Belmont? What brought you here and why did you decide to stay and, of course, get involved to this degree?
Yeah, so my first business, Lone Ranger Custom Works, I've been working with that about 10 years now. And that's what actually brought me to Belmont. I fell in love with the little small town charm and found a great piece of property that I could build a workshop. I started doing that. And then I met my wife, brought her to Belmont, and we decided, the city needs a great yoga studio. And that's the reason we opened Belmont Yoga. With Belmont Yoga, we developed a great community here, a lot of followers, a lot of friends. Was able to get us in touch with a lot of great people.
It really is a great community. Again, everyone that's engaging with this or engaging, they know that. We don't have to sell anyone on that as to the way this community just brings you in. To the point of leadership, though, you're not new to local leadership. You mentioned a few of the committees that you are a part of. Can you tell me a little bit about what they do or what they're ultimately responsible for?
Yeah, so the design committee, we are looking to liven up the town. We're looking at doing murals. We're looking at fascias for buildings. We're looking at anything we can do to grow the visual of Belmont. Something when tourists come to town, they're seeing murals, they're seeing great art. They're excited. They want to come back and see what's next. That's something we focus on. We touch a lot with the business owners to see what they need, what they would like, their visions. And we just try to make that happen as best we can, looking for grants, looking for funding, looking for donations, anything we do to really help bring Belmont alive.
Well, being involved now and stepping into city council specific, why did you say, okay, because you have your hands full. Now I
Yeah.
want to step in and lead at this level?
Yeah, it's something I've thought about for many years now. Being part of the committees and the boards, they do the work. They're out there canvassing the city. They're putting in the time, putting the plans together. And the last thing I want is for a great plan to come together and go to the council. And if the council is a little slow or old school and they don't really want to improve on things, all of our hard work in the committees, it just kind of goes away. So if I can get on the city council, I can help look at all the projects, talk to the residents, find out exactly what everybody wants, and let's move forward. Let's get some stuff done.
Thank you. Well, I look forward to diving specifically into that topic and many others when we do get to have conversation. There's already so much in each candidate that your stories, your experience, your background, what your beliefs are that I'm looking forward to having that conversation. So we're going to be, of course, meeting Thursday, October 19th. Make sure that you mark your calendar at the Pointe Church, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. A chance to hear the candidates discuss with each other and myself as moderator these issues, but also get to meet them personally. But of course, you don't have to wait until then to connect. I know that Cory, along with other candidates, is out in the community. Cory, how can people find you? And is there anything you have coming up that you'd like to share?
I live near downtown. I'm always downtown. I work at the storefront in Belmont Yoga a couple times a week. Usually every Friday night I'm there. Station on the corner is our home base restaurant. I'm usually there every Friday night. I'm very engaging. So feel free if you see me out, you have a question, feel free, just drop by, ask it. And I'm I'm looking for all the opinions because so we can make a great choices.
Absolutely. Instagram, Facebook, websites.
Instagram, Facebook, Cory Miller for Belmont. You can find me on both Instagram and Facebook with that. And my personal email would be miller for Belmont Council.gmail.com. And if you have any questions, you can email me there. But best, if you just see me in public, just grab me. I'm willing to have a conversation with you guys.
Thank you, Cory, for stepping up to lead in this way. And thank you for being a part of the forum. I look forward to it. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.